Hey yo, what is up everyone? It is your boy Shyzman 21 and welcome to another video by boy Shyzman 21. So, in this video, I am recording in my room because, why not? And also at the same time, when I was originally recording a video in my office, somehow the insufficient disk started happening. Yeah, that happened. So I'm most likely gonna have to start getting like a new computer because yeah, my computer just absolutely sucks ass. So for now, for a while, I think I'm gonna just use my laptop just to make it a little bit more better, and I could be able to still be able to consistently post videos, but it'll just be on the laptop at least for now. Because I still want to record on my desktop, I still do, but just for a little bit while, I think I'm gonna probably kind of still record in this room every now and then if I don't make it to my desk in time. But yesterday I was talking about something oh yeah, I was talking about Squid Game. So I want to actually discuss a whole lot about the season stuff, like from the episodes to the characters to the story as well. Because let's keep it a bug, man. The ending of season 2 is absolutely fucking insanity, and man, it was a whole lot of shit that was going on. There was a rebellion going on, and then it ended with Ji-hoon losing. Well, actually, let me not spoil it too quickly, but yeah. Actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and let everyone know that this is a spoiler for Squid Game season 2. So basically, I'm gonna be yapping a whole lot about why Squid Game it was pretty good. Season 1 was pretty good as well, and basically just overall why Squid Game is, even though it's a bit of a trip of a show, it is still pretty good for the most part. Anyways, let's go ahead and just get into it. So, starting off with season 2, episode 1, I will say it was a pretty good introduction. Just being reintroduced to the same character from last time. This time, just a little bit more, just a bit more seasoned, but also just just getting ready to finally put an end to this and just try to stop this whole game entirely. But when he meets with the recruiter, it was a whole chase to try to find the dude. And then afterwards, when they did eventually find him, there was the captain that dies in this really intense rock paper scissor, but without the hand and stuff. That shit was that shit was intense, man. It really was. And then the recruiter, I mean, he was already weird in season 1 already as is. They really amped up the amount of craziness that this man be doing in season 2, and wow, he is batshit fucking crazy. I was seeing this man stomping the damn, what you call it, the bread. He was like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't cuss around here, kids. Yeah, by the way, those are my kids in the background. Sharky, or sorry, Lily and QB. There you go. Yes, I am a good father, okay? Contrary to popular beliefs, yes, I do take care of him. Somewhat. Anyways, besides that, oh yeah, and also Panda's here. My buddy Panda! Say hi to them. Hi. Alright. Anyway, sorry for the distraction there, but, I will say, yeah, the recruiter was really, really weird, man, and, yeah, it was really telling. Yeah, there was a lot of homeless people that still ate the food. There was one that did it, but then the others still wanted money and stuff. Which I guess I can understand, even in a sucky situation in their case, where they had to pretty much fight for their lives to even survive. They would rather pick a lottery than just simply just at least eating a loaf of bread just for one day and be satisfied just like that, even if their current situation sucks. You know what I'm saying? Which, yeah, it's a commentary on it doesn't matter if you are broke as a broke or rich as a rich. It's if money is the only thing that's completely driving you to do a whole lot of things, even if that also means doing some very, very despicable things, then yeah, that does suck. But don't we all want that? I mean, heck, I still technically like money every now and then, but I don't let it consume me to where it's I'm gonna do anything crazy with it. It's just fuck it. It's a necessary evil. It sucks ass that we put so much focus on that, but anyways, that's for another topic to talk about. But otherwise, yeah, the recruiter was doing the most. Then had the captain die, and they had this like intense Russian roulette with like Jinhoon. That was it was intense still, but like what kind of I wouldn't say ruined it, but it was kind of just like really odd of the way like the recruiter was doing some like suggestions. But before we get into that, I just want to say like just like that part where he reveals as to why he's the recruiter in the first place is because like he was also once part in the games, and then when like he was presented with a gun, and then like there was like this other contestant or whatever, and it just happens to be his father, so he pointed a weapon at his dad, and then with no hesitation just shoots his own dad. I'm like, oh, this guy has been a fucking problem since then. And like it explains his really, really strange behavior. And yeah, man, it was a really crazy reveal, but hey, it was pretty good. But otherwise, yeah, just the way that Jinhoon and the recruiter were having just like moment, like it still was intense. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was like, oh god, what the fuck is going on? But there was like one particular scene where it was just like he had the recruiter. Oops, hold on. I don't know what's going on with the camera looking like this, but sorry, it is what it is. We'll just keep it going. We'll just keep it going. The recruiter. Let's go up a bit. The recruiter was like insinuating this. I was like, I ain't gonna get full demonstration on that because, no, it's gonna be like clipped out of context, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, Shyzman likes to suck dick," and I'm like, "What? No, the fuck?" But still like, yeah, the recruiter was doing the whole like sexual innuendo towards Jinhoon, and I couldn't help but just laugh a little bit about that because I'm like, if you felt all types of sexual attraction to the man that you helped make him to become who he is, then why don't you just fucking suck his dick if you wanted to? Like, yeah, he's a married man, but he hasn't talked to his wife in who knows how long, but still, like, fuck it. It is what it is. They were, I don't know. This shit was so funny. And then, of course, the recruiter dies anyways, because, like, that's what it is. But still, it was like, man, Squid Game, man, Squid Game. And then, we get to, like, the scene where, Ginu gets ready to, like, get back in the games and stuff. And, yeah, the party scene, and then there was this other girl, too, that we'll talk about later. I'll say this. When they try to do like a tracker device to like, figure out where Ginu is at, they pretty much like knew in advance that he was going to pull something. And thing is, yeah, they did do like some type of tracking device on people, especially without their knowledge, and they just like do that, which yeah, that's pretty fucking creepy. And I guess like they anticipate that when like they noticed that June's like teeth has the whatchamacallit, so they just removed it. Which I guess, but then again, they do like harvest bodies, so yeah, I guess. But otherwise, they could have just like put it in like any like body. I think like Gidu could have just like maybe put it on, like maybe on his foot or somewhere like they would never really expect to ever check, or even like not here, right in the noggins. I mean, who's going to check there? Because unless you want to do that to like sell like, I guess like a rare, cock. Anyways, you could have just done maybe something like that, but it it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I will say that happened, and then we get into like the other episodes with like, the grandma who's a pretty cool badass lady who like fought in like I guess like one of the wars, like the Vietnam Wars or whatever, one of those wars as like a child or whatever. So it's like I could sort of like get that story. Number 333 was a scammer, but then like he also goes through this like interesting arc that will probably be resolved in like the final season. So he's kind of in like the little bit of a similar situation as Ginhoon from before, but he's like more of a scammer. But like they are pushing the character a little bit, so it's like he's having like some sort of redemption arc. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Thanos, yeah, he was definitely the star of season two. Like he was really cool. Even though, yeah, he was an asshole. Obviously, he was a fucking ass. But man, he was cool too. On top of that, like he also had like some, like vulnerability moments where he was like, oh, man, I feel shit, bro. And like you actually feel that because like that's like the complexity of Thanos is like, yes, he is absolutely an ass of a hole, but at the same time, when you get like moments of him being a little bit vulnerable, you're just like, whoa, this is different. Because like with the season one Bat Boy, no, you didn't get shit from that dude. We all know that he was a stereotypical jock dickhead that just is in it for the money and he does not care. He's going to like fuck over anyone that anybody like it don't matter. So Buddy was definitely like the man and shit. So in a lot of ways, and I always like think how would Thanos and the other dude like handle their situation? Interesting to think about. Um, who else was like interesting? The pretty girl. I mean, she's interesting a little bit, and it does like add a little bit of just like, oh man, this is a lot more like complex because she actually does have a baby, and like if she dies, then the baby dies as well. Like it's fucking crazy. Like I like that dilemma though. So that one was pretty good. Um, of course, you have the grandma again and her grandson. I mean, the grandson's cool, but I'm like, it's whatever with that dude. Like, I don't really care for him that much, really. The soldier dude was okay, but eh. And then there was also this like old man that is only obsessed with money. I'm gonna lie, he is such a useless fucking character. Like, to be honest, like, I'm really fucking surprised that like fucking the dude is even relevant, even though he has barely done shit. And I'm like, how is this character still fucking alive? Like, no. I wish that like it's the final season that he fucking dies. Like, I don't care how he dies, but just kill him horrifically, or I guess pull a like a season one bad boy. Have like a tragic love fall story with another like his love interest, Coco. Like I guess you could kind of do that, but Buddy doesn't even have a love interest to be honest. So all you gotta do is just be like, fuck it, kill this dude. Like I don't know, he's just so useless, dude. Like seriously, he doesn't provide shit other than just be like, the O's are more better than X. Like okay, dude, we know you're a stereotypical old dipshit, capitalistic dipshit man. Like we get that, dude. You're not special. But besides besides that, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, the trans girl, the number 120. Oh my god, she is such an amazing character. Like I could go on for days as to why I really like this character because like again, I don't always like see like something like this like all the time. Normally I would watch like something like Bleach or just all types of like stuff, But otherwise, like, I don't really see like a lot of like, you know, representation like of the LGBTQ of like movies and stuff because I don't. I guess like I just don't watch it every now and then, or just I don't know. Either way, it's just like it is like a really great representation of just like what is kind of like to be a trans person, more specifically a trans woman. It's a lot. It's very complex, man. Like I love that they like show that where they even like show I guess like the bigotry in it where it's just like they'll like mistaken you for like the gender that you look like basically like 120 looks like a man or whatever, and like it was the grandma that said it too. Like it sounded weird, but then again, if you understand, like certain people would not get that, and sometimes they'll like with all intents and purposes, maybe with good intentions, they're just like, are they just cross dressers or what's going on? They're really just confused, At least hopefully, but there might be just some that are just like, oh my god, is this man trying to pretend to be a woman? Oh, hell no. Like, there's probably that too, but I don't know. It's very complex. But that's the beauty in this situation that, because it is realistically really, really complicated. And even like the girl too was just like, once she like earns a lot of money, she's gonna like go to Thailand to be more appreciated and all this other stuff, which I guess that's true, but you could still technically be exploited. I don't know how it works, but it's just like, yeah, there's that, but even still, like, it was just interesting. And then like the girl that was like, a little bit infatuated by, 120 was like, I like you the way you are. I find you beautiful, and I'm like, that's so sweet. I'm glad that we have some sweet moments, even though it's Squid Game, because it doesn't matter what happens. Motherfucker, you're gonna die. And then that's what happened. Where, like, the girl does die eventually, so. It does suck, and it did have some emotional impact, because, like, that was 120's, girlfriend and shit. In a way, yeah. And it kind of reminds me of, like, that scene in, like, season 1 with the other Korean girl, too. What the fuck was her name? What the fuck was her name? Actually, real quick, hold on, real quick. Anyways, I just looked up the name. I think her name was like Kansi Byuk, or just Kong. Anyways, that girl, she was awesome. Like, I absolutely adored the Kong Se Byuk. She was just absolutely amazing in season 1, and even with like the girl too that I Loki shipped her with too. Like, they were both absolutely amazing and complex in their own ways. It just really saddens me that both of them really did die, and then also the Indian dude too. Like, the Indian dude was cool, but he died because of, I guess, like Jin Hoon's friend, childhood friend, doing the absolute most. So yeah, that happened. But otherwise, yeah, that was fun. But yeah, Bear was a really great character, and it reminded me of something like that. And I really hope that they also don't kill off 120, because that's gonna suck, man. It really would. But then again, this is Squid Game, so I think the best we can all say is, like, please do not have any of your favorite characters, because most likely they will die. I've learned this from anime, and I've already learned this from the Squid Game season 1. Whatever favorite character you have that you think is like cool or whatever, that isn't the main character, unfortunately, even in Squid Game, they are going to die. Because this is basically the Hunger Game, but like, it's adults dying in more horrific ways than what the fuck be happening in the Hunger Game. Now, granted, the Hunger Game has like children and like teenagers like killing each other in like pretty brutal ways. Even the Lord of Flies has that, but they held in comparison to a fucking Squid Game, because there's like a lot at stake with this one. But otherwise, yeah, those characters were pretty good, and I like them. Like, my personal favorite, besides Ginhoon, is, of course, yes, 120 was great. Kose Byuk, obviously from season 1, because, even though, yeah, she looked good, she looked absolutely amazing, she was also a great character as well in her own right. In her own, like, complexity and shit. But that's season 1. But also, like, another third favorite, I would say Thanos, because, like, he was a funny dude. Here's the thing. Personally, I prefer Thanos over the season 1 dude. Like, season 1 dude, like, bad guy dude, he was okay, but, like, I don't know. I just didn't connect to him that much. And on top of that, I was like, yeah, whatever. You're gonna die in a stupid way possible, and then, yeah, whatever. Oh, I forgot. There's this, like, other... What the fuck was that lady? It was just, like... this, like... What... Is she a witch? Or... I don't know. This weird lady who be saying some, like, really weird shit sometimes. It's like... I don't know, man. Like, she is playing a role, but... I don't know. Just like with the old man who just doesn't do shit, and somehow the creators haven't decided to whether or not they want to keep him alive or want him dead. I don't know. It's the same with the lady who is fucking weird. I'm like, can y'all just like figure out how to do this? Cause like, I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and also talk about like the elephant in the room, and that is frontman or number one. And yeah, the frontman was definitely like he was goated tier in this one, especially when he was like number one. In this case, I'm gonna do it interchangeably because like they're supposed to be like again cold separate characters, even though it's the same guy. Number one, he was odd, obviously, but yeah, it's obvious frontman, but still. It was just kind of cool to see like a little bit of his humanity, where like he wants to earn, I guess, like money to like help his sickly dying wife, even though the wife that he had has already been dead for like a long time, because due to like I think it was some type of like disease that ended up like killing her, and apparently in theories, her baby too. So that really does suck. So like, you know he was a bit understanding with the pregnant lady, where he was like, you need to be careful around here. That's why he was like super like, I guess, very gentle, and I feel like he wants to save her because like this is a really like complex situation. Just that's crazy to think about because like the front man, he don't give a shit about like if it's adult or whatever. He's like, hey man, it's a game. Game is game. So you just got to deal with that shit. But even he kind of has a heart, which like makes you like question like why he's a villain in the first place. But that's what makes him a pretty great villain because yes, he could actually switch it on and be like, I don't give a fuck. But like, it's kind of interesting to like see like his humanity through like just the way that he genuinely likes to play the games for himself. And yeah, it's actually a lot more fun when you're doing that than just like saying like, do this, do that. Like, yeah, that's pretty like silly, but yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, when he got back to like the front man and stuff, that's when shit like went like all the way left. And it was almost a successful like rebellion, but unfortunately, what ended up happening was they ended up losing pretty badly. And I think season 3 is gonna pick up with like the fact that they didn't launch a very successful coup, and June was gonna be pretty much like exiled from the rest of the game, I guess, because like I saw that in the leaks that he's handcuffed. So basically, the buddy's gonna be like, he's gonna be cooked for a while. So basically, he can't even convince like everyone else to try to like be on his side because how that worked last time, a lot of people died. So they're just like probably they're just gonna try to continue to play the game anyways, which is like I don't know, man. It should just it's stupid, but you know what? It is what it is. It shows that there's always going to be a lot of people that are going to cheat their way out of the system, anyways. But yeah, it is what it is. Um, yeah. So Ginhoon, unfortunately, takes a pretty big L after successfully, almost successfully launching a rebellion. And the thing was, he almost did. He almost like he was so close. It was just that there was just so much like loose ends that he just didn't like think to like at least like calculate and stuff. But you know, that's just this life. But man, the way that they like rebelled against like the the soldier stuff, I did not expect that to happen whatsoever. I was just like thinking, oh, this is gonna be the same shit. But when like Get Hood and all them like started attacking, I was like, whoa, this is more action. Holy shit. Dude, I literally like jumped off my seat like, yo, are we having action scene in Squid Game? Dude, it was great, but unfortunately it ended in a pretty big tragedy, but still. Um I say for the final season, my prediction on this, even though there's like some leaks on it, I would say, yeah, there's somehow, some way, Ginhoon is going to somehow stop the game. I have a feeling that he will. It's going to be like a lot more harder and a lot more difficult. He will confront the front man, and it's going to be like this like dilemma where it's just like when the front man finally reveals his face to be number one, he's going to be like, what? And then either he loses his mind and just like shoots the dude anyways, or like they explain themselves, and or the frontman's brother, the the cop dude ends up like finally finding the damn island, and also I hope that they do something with the captain where they'll just like either they figured out that this captain is actually working with the people the whole time, and like probably get rid of this dude, and just like figure out like ways to do that. I don't know. I hope that they do because like it. I feel like the character, the frontman's brother, I feel like he's not as utilized in season two. Like he was utilized pretty well like earlier on, but I feel like they kind of just like skipped like glass over him. But hopefully this time around, like in like season three, like the final season, that he does get like some type of love. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's still gonna end with Gi-hoon somehow stopping the game. Maybe like I don't know. There's like another like conflict that happens, and then like he does launch, or someone else like decides to launch a coup again, and it is a working, and or the what's it called it, Fremen's brother and like the crew finally like gets to the island to stop this like thing in the first place, or just like basically just like stop the show from like continuing furthering on, and it's gonna lead to like a whole lot of like cool conflict. So I feel like it's gonna be like a pretty like big like explosion of endings. Obviously, there is gonna be some characters that are gonna probably die. I know for a fact that this is gonna break my heart, but like I don't think the Grady is going to make it any time soon. I think the thing that she like hinted at, like using like the thing that's gonna be utilized, but it's gonna be different. But it still like will lead into like a very like sad, really sad scene where she will die or she'll sacrifice her life to like save her grandson or whatever, something like that. Like I have a feeling that they're gonna kill her off. They're definitely gonna kill off the other buddy that's like lose like on drug infused whatever, because obviously he's gonna die. I just have a feeling like he's either gonna die earlier or die in the middle of the scene. However it ends up happening, like he's not gonna like survive, because like the big dude who was a part of the crew for a while, who was like infatuated by this like other girl that unfortunately died, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is. He's gonna try to like find like some way to avenge her death by going against the dude, like finally growing the balls to finally like no, fuck that, I'm gonna kill you for what you did, and then like they go crazy, and I don't know. It just sucks that like Buddy just didn't like do shit at all, which I guess, but you gotta just pull a Jeff Hardy and just fucking do like a swanton bomb on that ass. Like you are bigger than the skinny twig down dude. And thing is, if you were to land on him with that like body of yours, he would be dead instantly. Like if you do like a woo, just like full like senton, like combat ball, like Kevin Owens type shit. Like you would have like broken this man's body in all types of ways. Like he wouldn't even be standing, and then that would have like given the girl the opportunity to be like, "You motherfucker!" That would have been great, but nah, Buddy didn't do that. But we'll see what happens. But I would say like number 333. I believe he may or may not die. I don't know. I think he will. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. The pregnant lady, I really hope that she survives. I think she will. No, she will. She will. Oops, hold on a second. Ah, shit. Oh! Sorry about that, y'all. My phone went off. How are we doing time? About 30 minutes. You know what? I think like in the next like 5 minutes, I will go ahead and just like yap a little bit more about like the predictions of what I think is gonna happen, and season two, or sorry, the final season of Squid Game. Again, I will say that most likely Gi-hoon will figure out a way to win the game, or stop the game. He will figure out some type of way. I think that's still going to be the case. Yes, there will be some characters that are going to die. Like I mentioned, the grandma's going to die. The skinny twigged out dude that's absolutely going to die. I will say the old man. Yeah, no. There's no questions asked. The old man and like the crazy lady, they're useless. So you might as well at this point in the next game, because they're gonna do this like, no, what? I don't want to like. It's not. Hold on a second. It's. I know it's like a Korean game, and I know that they always like mistaken it for like Jack and Jill, even though it's like a completely different game, and like the boy and girl are actually in a relationship. I'm just not gonna tackle too much in that, but like the new dolls, they're gonna like have that. I think in that case, I honestly believe that when they get to that particular game, somebody is going to die. I think who that's gonna be is gonna be hard to explain because the final season isn't out yet. But I will say, who will die probably early on is most likely the crazy lady and or the old man. I don't see those guys actually making it to the whole entire season at all. They already made it a little bit through season 2, but for the final season, like the next like final like other episodes and stuff, like the first and second final episode, like no, they're dead. They're fucking dead. Like we're not gonna be seeing them by like episode 7 or episode 9 or episode however it's gonna end. I don't know. We're not gonna see them at the end, obviously. But I don't know, man. I'm just so passionate about this because as someone that was like when I watched like the first season of Squid Game, and yes, even though it was a trip, I still loved it. It was like, oh my god, I absolutely enjoyed it, even though it was fucking terrifying, but it was so good. And season 2 damn near like blew any expectation that I had coming in. Like, yeah, I know that like Jinhoo's gonna come back and do the game and stuff, but the way that they like changed a whole lot of things to like make you like rethink about like the situation at hand and just like the how there's like completely different scenarios, it was like holy shit. And these characters are actually much more of a trip than like the first season. Like completely. But nah man, it was really, really good. So all I gotta say is, man, I'm super excited what they're gonna do with the final season. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the next like show I'm gonna like get into eventually is Arcane. I want to see like more specifically just like how like the story is going on with like the characters themselves, like you know Echo, Jinx, Vi, and like a few others. Like just like see how it goes. Like yeah, I want to see the first season, obviously second season and stuff, and just be like, man, I want to see that. And I think I got some time to do that eventually, but I also got to like knock down some like the live action One Piece as well, like get that out the way as well. Currently with the live action One Piece, I'm at the part where Usopp is trying to like say like the pirates are coming and they're actually there, but they're like disguised as like whatever. Like I'm stuck at the part where like Usopp is gonna tell like the girl that oh there's the pirates, and I guess like the guy is gonna like come out and be like no that's not true, and there's gonna be this like weird conflict. So I'm at that point, but we'll see what happens. I think in like the anime, I believe like something happened where the pirates do get outed out, but like um Luffy and the crew save the day, pretty much. So it's gonna be basically just that, but we'll see. But otherwise, yeah, I'll give you guys some updates on the One Piece live action, Arcane, and also Witcher. Like I'm gonna get back to watching The Witcher. I for whatever reason, for the life of me, I don't know why I did not finish watching season 1 of The Witcher. So I'm gonna rewatch season 1 of Witcher, finish that up to like whatever season that we're currently in, and all this other stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated for that, and then like of course I got some like gaming content I want to start like pushing out a whole lot more than just like Black Myth Wukong. I want to push out like some Resident Evil 4. I even got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so I could probably like showcase like some game clips of that either on this channel or my other second channel called Shyzman Gaming, and all types of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much like all the things I want to start doing. Plus, I'm gonna do like some animation projects and make some short stories. Like I want to be able to just do some whole lot of things. So I'm really excited for that. But besides that, like oh man, I am super excited what's gonna happen in the Squid Game, like the final season. Like I want to see like the best conclusion, even if it ends up being like all like fucked up at the end. Like I don't care. Squid Game is really, really good, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. But all I gotta say is just be wary, and also make sure that you have some type of way to like detoxify yourself from the situation. Again, unless you just like really like those like really fucked up things that you are like whatever about it. Like you like if you want to tolerate that, that's great. But like for me, I can tolerate like a few things, but I go like Squid Game. Sometimes that shit just like that gets me so a lot of times, and I just be like so ready to just go on detox mode, just like watch something like super cute and frizzy, and not something completely fucked up, and my arms and my body is dead, and I'm in a situation that is beyond my control. All types of shit, but it's still good. But yeah, anyways, that's all I gotta say about Squid Game season 2. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all's thoughts are on season 2. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? Did you guys wish that the episodes were longer? Just like let me know in the comments down below what y'all think about Squid Game and what y'all think about what's gonna happen in the final season. And yeah, just jot down some crazy theories out there. I mean, here's some theories that like could Kong So Young might be coming back. Maybe she will. Hey, you never know. You never really know. She could literally just come back, but that kind of would defeat the purpose. So I don't know. It would be cool, but it would kind of defeat the purpose as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to just get ready for the final season of Squid Game. At least I'm ready for that instead of the Beyond Survivors, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that movie. Like, yes, besides the whole Shimmy Moore situation, that's like, again, it's whatever. I hope that, Shimmy Moore doesn't do this in a foreseeable future and he conducts himself better next time. But otherwise, I don't know. I hope that they will get some type of update on the Beyond the Spider-Verse. Like, I know that they're saying they're still going with it, but I just want to just at least get like a teaser trailer of it. Like, I don't know. Something like that, but anyways, yeah. Oh, and one more thing. I was originally a bit skeptical as to why Squid Game season 2 was gonna come out, because they kept on like teasing it on WhatsApp like oh, Squid Game season 2 is coming out totally real, like all this other stuff, and I was like thinking at first like wait, really? And then like the commercial said WhatsApp, I was like fuck off, that is not gonna happen. And then with like Netflix, like the very next day or next couple of days, I saw like Netflix themselves on a commercial, whatever. When they dropped season 2, the actual trailer, I lost my fucking shit because I was like, this is a show I've been wanting to see for a very, very long time, and oh my god, I was so excited. Nigga, I was fangirling so bad about this. I was like, oh my god! But yeah, yeah, there was that. But anyways, this is your boy Shyzman from the West Side Out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit rough because, like, I don't normally record on my laptop. I usually just record on my desktop. But because there was a lot of complications, I kind of just decided, no, let's just go ahead and just do it on the laptop, at least for a while, until I get things sort of situated with my computer. And hopefully I'll be able to still post more content over there. But for now, just for this one particular video, just for now, I just want to say this is like maybe the only, maybe like there might be some videos in the foreseeable future of me being in my room talking to you guys in here. So there could be that, but just for now in this particular video, that's gonna be it for a bit, and then like I might make like a couple more videos, and then I'm gonna take a break off of like making videos for a while just to focus on like other stuff. But I will be back to make more content. It's just that I have like so much shit to do, so I will come back when I can, and I will come back with you guys with some like more quality content, some nerd topics and all this other stuff. Like I'm really excited to talk about, but just because there's like so much going on, I kind of just want to just like put this aside just for a little while, just to like get things like situated. And yeah, I think the next couple of videos is just gonna be just like chill, relax, and maybe talk about some like nerd shit here and there, and that's about it. And maybe invite a special guest aka the sponsor himself, Martian Madness, Eric, and there's that. But anyways, this is your boy Shyzman 21 sign out, and I'll see you guys later. Stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay being classy and stay being you. And let me know if you are excited for final season of Squid Game. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys want me to talk about, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.